Hey everyone, Corey here with Cabin Honey. So today what I'm doing, I'm out in the bee yard. I'm going to be checking some of our splits we made with some virgin queens that we grafted out and pulled out of the incubator. Got a few that are looking really good from our first round. We did 3 rounds. I think we did a total of like 20 virgins that we introduced. We got a couple, this one here is looking really good. There's a couple of them that are doing okay. Some of them are a little bit on the small side. It's pretty much rained for almost all the month of July, the whole month of July. So the first round, I think I got 2 that came back, made it out of the first round of 10. And then I got a few that are ready to check today, and some other ones I haven't even looked at yet. So we're in there and see how their queens are doing. And the ones that are doing good, I'm going to mark them, give them a white dot. And then the ones that aren't doing too well, if the queen's not laying, I'll probably just end up shaking them out. But, if you haven't yet, give us a thumbs up and subscribe button. Alright, so this is one of our first splits we made. We made this one on 714 with a virgin. This one here is the one that I checked last week. You know, I was doing really well. Kind of curious to see how they're doing this week. Last week she had almost a full frame of eggs and larvae all laid up. Alright, let's get in here and see how she's doing. Kind of curious to see how much she's got laid up. She's looking good. We'll give her a little white dot. This is one of the bigger ones. This one's looking good. She's laying good, and pretty much all we gotta do is just keep the sugar syrup to her and keep her laying. She'd be good for winter. Pretty much all I'm going to do is just look for eggs, and you don't necessarily have to find the queen today. If we do it, we'll mark her. So this is all honey and pollen on this frame. There's a lot of fresh honey in there. These last 2 frames, I can see these are all capped honey. This hive's looking good. Alright, she's got this laid. She's got this all laid up with eggs. She got every single cell laid up with eggs right here in the middle. So she's moved out quite a few frames. She got this back frame laid up too. Back frame's all eggs. All right here in the center is all eggs. This one's doing really, really well. It's definitely the best one of all the splits we made with the virgins. Got this all laid out. They just started drawing this frame out. This wasn't drawn out last week. She got all eggs inside here. There's all eggs too. This queen's doing very well. See if you can find her. Mark her. This is all eggs. This is the frame I saw her on last Saturday. She had just started laying in here on last Saturday. If you don't find her, it's not the end of the world. This is all larvae. She's been laying for a while. They're going to start capping this frame soon. Haven't done anything on that one yet. Alright, so they got this drawn out too. These girls have been busy the past week. This is all eggs too. So she's working. She's working almost this whole bottom box, or this whole box. That's what a good mated queen should be doing. Actually, really surprised she came back made with all the rain we had. Got a little bit of cap brood right here. This one she has not started laying yet. This cap brood's from when we made the split. She hasn't laid on this. Right there she is. You see her right there? Nice black queen. So what we're gonna do, see if we can grab her. Grab the paint pen here. There she goes. Nice black looking queen. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see that or not. That was cool. Just holding on to her by her legs. Let's put a nice little white dot on her. Nice black looking queen. Grab onto her by her legs. Give it a second for that paint to dry. There she goes. Nice white dot on her now. She's looking good. Nice black looking queen too. Getting a lot more black and darker colored queens. Even though I originally, when I first started beekeeping, I had Italians. My dad had Italians when he beekeeped too. So over the years, they've gotten dark. Let's get these girls closed back up. I got another one that's was looking pretty good. It had a lot of activity in the front entrance. We'll get the camera set up over there and we will check that one. Alright, so I haven't checked this one yet, but I'm liking what I see at the entrance. There's a lot of bees going in and out. I don't see any pollen yet, but this one's looking positive. This one's made up on 7/16, so a day or two after the other one. So I don't see, this one's definitely not as big as the other one. Not even close. This one's one of the smaller ones I was talking about. I'm kind of curious to see. So there's a lot of activity at the front, which doesn't always necessarily mean anything. So I'm kind of curious to see. Do we have any eggs in here yet? They're acting. Alright, so we got a little black queen right there. Alright, so this one must have just started laying. So there are a few eggs. In there. I don't know if you guys can see or not. It's right here. Nice, another black queen, but she's not as big. See how she's not swelled up yet? She's just starting to lay. Yeah, she's just starting to lay, so I'm just gonna leave her alone. I'll come back in a week or so, probably next week. Today's Saturday, so next week I'll come back and check that one. It's the only bad thing about, well, two bad things about this time of year is, at least this year, is the weather. It's pretty much rained all summer here. I know you guys out west haven't got any rain, but we've gotten plenty. I think today's the only nice day we've had all week. So I'm not getting very many queens back mated. Got one more that looks promising. Same thing, a little bit smaller. But I'll move the camera over there and we'll check that one too. Alright, this one was kind of the same way as the last one we just looked at. It's a little bit small, but there's a lot of activity at the front. Problem I'm having is a lot of these queens are releasing these virgin queens, and then it rains, so they're stuck in here for quite a few days before they can get out. So right now it's taking about 3 weeks. Some of them are taking almost 3 weeks before they come back mated, just because of the rain. They're unable to get out. I don't see any eggs. So this one, they're polishing all these cells. They're acting like the queen, right? They're calm. I don't see any eggs, and I haven't seen a queen yet either. So I'm not sure. What I'm gonna do is these ones. These ones are looking decent. I'm just gonna give them another week. I think next week's supposed to rain on. Well, today's Saturday, so tomorrow, all day Sunday is supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain on Monday too. Yeah, we'll give this one another week. Give this one another week and see what happens. I've got a few more to check, and I will I'll flip the camera back on, and kind of tell you how we ended up. Alright, so I've gone through and finished checking all of our splits we made with our virgin queens. So we end up with 3 laying ones. The first 2 I showed you, the one's doing really well, the other one's just starting to lay. I have another one she's looking good, she's laying good. Another nice big black queen. Then I have one that has no queen in it, but they're acting queen right. So I don't know if she's out mating, maybe she hasn't mated yet. And then I have 5 more that the queens are still in there. So I've had it happen before in the past, and I'm assuming what's going on here is when we get days and days of rain, and the virgins aren't able to get out to fly. I don't know if they lose the urge to fly and go get mated, but they're in there, so it's happened before. We'll see. I'm sure some of them will still fly out and get mated, and then I'll have some that will. I've had ones in the past where the virgin just never loses that urge and she just never mates. It happens sometimes, but the rain's screwing us this year. But if you guys enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next one.